So you're thinking about moving to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and you're wondering what it's like to live in one of these awesome downtown neighborhoods in Coeur d'Alene? Well, if that's a burning question for you, you're in the right spot, because in this video, I'm going to take you to 3 of the downtown neighborhoods. We're going to walk around downtown a little bit as well. We're going to hit the Garden District, Sanders Beach, and Fort Sherman neighborhoods in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, so you guys can see what they look like. My goal is to bring a lot of driving shots into this video as well, because I think that really helps give you an idea of what these areas really look like. So we've got lots of driving video for you, a little bit of me talking, and let's go and get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe and tap that notifications bell so you can be the first to learn about the current market conditions here in North Idaho. My name is Seth. I'm a former police officer. I work with my lovely and talented wife, Kristen, and we get calls and texts and emails all the time from people just like you trying to learn more about North Idaho. So whether you're looking to move right now or 12 months from now, give us a call, text, or email. We'd love to help you make that smooth move right here to North Idaho. It's currently standing in front of the staple of downtown Coeur d'Alene. This thing's like the anchor that all other things are tied to. This is the Coeur d'Alene Resort. It's beautiful. They do a wonderful job in the maintaining the grounds outside. They own a bunch of businesses into the downtown on Sherman as well, so they're all tied to that. You can see these beautiful red flowers behind me. Those will soon be replaced by wonderful Christmas tree lights and all these trees right here as well. The resort has 338 rooms and suites. There's a Coeur d'Alene Resort golf course, which is not adjacent to this, but is only a few miles away, which is absolutely beautiful. And that has the floating green on it, which you've probably seen pictures of. There are boat cruises that come out of here. So they've owned a bunch of cruise ships and they take those out. They do evening dining cruises, eagle watching cruises, party boats, all that stuff. So it's super fun. Also, boat rentals, paddleboard rentals, jet ski rentals, all that stuff in the summertime down at the marina side of it, which is right behind this building here. They've got restaurants inside, Beverly's, which is a high-end restaurant, and then Dockside, which is got great views, more of a family restaurant where you can get the famous gooey. We'll show a picture of that because it sounds weird, but it's amazing. There's I said the marina behind it. We've got a spa, an event center. So there's so much going on in this building right here. It is, obviously, there's a lot of activity around me right now, and it's a cloudy, cold day, and it's still going on. But in the summertime, this place is booming with activity. So this resort, I had to mention this, talking about downtown Coeur d'Alene. There it is behind me. So talking about some of the things that the resort owns, this behind me is called The Shops, and it's really adjacent to the main part of the resort. It's owned by the resort. There's a bunch of restaurants in here, and it's cool stores like Fig Pickles, it's a toy store. You've got Unchained, which is like a tap house, brewery type building, and Tito's. So lots of businesses in here as well. Some ice cream shops down the other side, some clothing stores. So I definitely wanted to show this section here as we're talking about downtown Coeur d'Alene. This is the new Rotary Park in downtown. It's got that really cool water feature you can see behind me, and a really nice mural over here of old Coeur Alene, the way it used to look back a long time ago. I wanted to show like some of the stuff downtown. I think the best way to do that is going to be driving, so you can really take it all in, because it's a big strip of things going on here. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of really good restaurants, like too many to list. So I think driving by is going to be the best way to kind of show you guys that and what everything looks like down here. I noticed they are starting to put up the Christmas lights on the trees, which is absolutely magical in the wintertime. Summertime, they have the hanging baskets. I can see those are gone now, the hanging flower baskets. And now they're swapping that out for the Christmas lights. So any time of year, downtown Coeur d'Alene is absolutely beautiful. You'll notice it's super clean behind me. There are no homeless people to contend with, no graffiti, no gangs, none of that stuff here that you might find in other states, and we like to keep it that way. So downtown Coeur d'Alene is a beautiful place to be. In order to pack more people into downtown Coeur d'Alene, there have been some high-rise condominiums that have gone up. You can see a few in the background there. You can see some behind me way back there. There's a new one going in here called the Thomas George. That's that gaping hole behind me, and it looks like it's going to be beautiful, but it definitely has ticked a lot of people off because it's right here next to the resort downtown, kind of eating up some of that view from a lot of other people as well. So we'll see how it looks when it's finished, but I think projected finish date's like 2025, so it's going to be a few years. But some of these condos will have amazing water views. It's going to be pretty high-end finishes for sure. So I wanted to point out some of that. Downtown living is condo living, and there are a lot of options there. Like I said, there's 3 or 4 big condominiums downtown where you can find those condos to move into. First neighborhood of the day, I'm in the Garden District in Coeur d'Alene. This is generally known as the area between 4th Street and 11th Street, north of Sherman Ave and south of Montana. So it's a big chunk of homes. There's about 750 homes in the Garden District, mostly Craftsman and Victorian, built in the early to mid 1900s. There are, of course, newer homes as well, but it's a good mixture of styles. There's some small homes, some larger homes. You'll see on the driving tour, like, there's some really beautiful homes in this area. Especially with the fall colors going on right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. We are very close to Sherman Ave and downtown. One of the cool features of the Garden District is this amazing community garden right here. Shared harvest, you can see it behind me. So this is a community garden, like I said. Neighbors come down here, get together, and harvest the beautiful bounty of the land here. Another good feature of the Garden District is there are lots of young families moving in here as well. You can see that as you drive around downtown during the right time of day. You'll see lots of young kids playing. So that's a nice feature to have right here in the Garden District. Price ranges are $500,000 is about the lowest we could see right now. And be warned, that is a very, very small house, like a 1-bed, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet. and they go up to about 2.5 million. There are some very large houses here, like I said, with big yards, mature landscaping. So it's a beautiful place to live, as you can see in the driving videos that we'll show you guys as well. So here it is, Garden District in downtown Coeur d'Alene. So if we're talking about downtown living, we have to include Sanders Beach. It is like the spot downtown, in my opinion. Sanders Beach is that area that is between 8th Street and 19th Street, south of Sherman Avenue. It's tucked between Tubbs Hill and the Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Course with the floating green. I always mention that because it's pretty cool. So the view behind me is maybe not awesome, but let me turn around for you. And you can see, it's probably pretty bright there on the camera, but you can see this lake behind me. I'm standing on one of the public beaches in Sanders Beach. There are two. This is the smaller one. There's another one on the other side. And in between that are a bunch of private residences and their beaches. So you can see those behind me down there as well. So Sanders Beach is a kind of a mixture between cottages, craftsman style homes, and some of these luxury waterfront homes. I say waterfront, but there is a road between the house and the beach that those folks have right there. I'd still take it, but it's not fully waterfront like some homes on Coeur d'Alene. The price ranges here in Sanders Beach are between $850,000 to like $5 million plus, depending on what you're looking at. So kind of hard to get in over here in a decent price range. The lower price range homes usually require some work, and they're on the smaller side because this place is so coveted. Also, there's a marina in Sanders Beach. Let me show you. It's right here by me. That's 11th Street Marina. That is a private marina. You can purchase the boat slips there. Occasionally they come for rent, but usually it's purchase only. And price ranges for those are like high 160 plus 200,000. Some of the bigger ones out there with no covers for larger ships or boats are 300,000 plus. So they are not cheap as well, but could be a good option for you. It's a super nice marina. And that there, folks, is Sanders Beach. We're going to do a bunch of driving, of course, and show you. Lucky time to do that because it's the fall colors. It's so beautiful right now here in Coeur d'Alene. So check it out. Next stop will be the foregrounds. All right, Fort Sherman neighborhood. This is an awesome neighborhood in downtown Coeur d'Alene. It's kind of the area between downtown Coeur d'Alene and the Spokane River, which is the direction behind me. And it also is bordered by North Idaho College. Fort Sherman neighborhood is like, it's a beautiful mixture of a lot of these older craftsman style neighborhood homes. There are some waterfront homes. I guess they're technically secondary waterfront. They have a road in between, but they do have their own private beaches, some of them. Beautiful views. A lot of these older homes, nice big mature trees. So it's a gorgeous neighborhood, especially at this time of year. let's see some of the features of this neighborhood. So the Coeur d'Alene Public Beach is right over here next to the Fort Sherman Playground, which is behind you. Let me flip around. You can check it out. There we go. So behind me now, the Fort Sherman Playground. The beach is kind of on the other side of that. We also have Memorial Field, which is a beautiful old wooden baseball field with grandstands. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Grandstands, baseball field. There's also a skate park, a nice clean skate park, pickleball courts. I know that's getting hot these days. So there's a lot to do right here. And of course, it's just walking distance to Sherman Avenue and the resort and all the good stuff downtown. So it's a great location. Homes here are hard to come by. We're looking at price ranges today. It's October of 23, and their lowest on the market is $650,000. That is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath shack. So prices go up from there. 2.75 million is currently on the market as far as high. I'm sure some of these, like that white one behind me and some of the waterfront ones, could be north of that price range as well. So that's just what's currently on the market. It is hard to get in here. So it is what it is. It's because of the location and kind of have this historic neighborhood that you're buying into right here. But it's a beautiful spot. So if you're fortunate enough to call it home, go for it, because it doesn't get much better than this in downtown Coeur d'Alene. Thanks for joining me on this tour of downtown Coeur d'Alene. We took you to 3 different neighborhoods. We went to Garden District, Sanders Beach, and the Fort Grounds. 3 awesome neighborhoods in downtown Coeur d'Alene. We talked about the resort a little bit as well and some of the other features, and had lots of driving shots, which was our focus on this video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, if you're looking to move right now or 12 months from now, give us a call, text, or email. We would love to help you make that smooth move right here to Coeur d'Alene.